Okay folks, welcome back to The Long Dark. This is video number 8 in our Wipeout. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm still saying, I'm going to start that again. Okay folks, welcome back to The Long Dark. This is video number 8 in our Whiteout challenge series. I actually said it right this time for once. Picking up from where we left off last time, and this time only a couple of days has passed since the last recording, which is pretty incredible really. We have just woken up. We are in need of eating and drinking. We're in the coastal house that we left ourselves in. Let me just eat a little bit, not really too much, and drink. And I think we are fully laden with loot. Yep, and I think we're ready to head back out the door and try and get back across to the gas station. We have an hour's darkness remaining, so I may just pass time for an hour just to get us into some daylight so we can see what we're doing. There we are, that should do the trick. Okay, so let's head back outside. You're going to forgive me because I've just been playing Fallout 4 and I keep pressing the wrong buttons as I'm still in Fallout 4 mode. I also have a really itchy nose, as I always seem to get just as I'm about to start filming. Okay, weather's not great. All looking clear. Okay, so we'll head back into the gas station, drop off our loot. We've got one more house, I think, which is that one right the way over there to go and look at. Yes, the weather is not so nice. Well, if we sort of think back, and I'll just pop into this actually and just show you the almanac, which I'm probably saying wrong, and I'm fully aware of that. We have a 40% chance of category 1 storm today on day 8, so increased chance from day 7 where it was only 20%. So we might get some really, really bad weather. So that's why I'm kind of exploring close to the gas station now. Okay, so let me drop off. I've got a big, huge pile of reclaimed wood, so let's drop all of that. I've got some sticks, but I'm going to hang on to those, kind of need them. Anything to drop into this drawer? Because I honestly can't remember where anything is. Clothing, I don't think there is, to be honest. Nope. What's in here? Medical supplies. Have I got any medical supplies? Nope. For the most part, I've not been picking up stuff that I don't need, so let's just have a quick look. It has only been a couple of days, but a couple of days is long enough for me to forget things. Yeah, okay, we haven't really got anything like that. We've got some food that we can probably drop off. That's probably about all we've got that we can ditch. So, whoops, I think that's full, that one, yeah. So let's have a look in the other drawer on the other side. And let's drop off the food that we've got stashed. Don't have a massive amount stashed, but we'll ditch what we have got. Oh, actually, we had a bit more than I thought. Transfer it all. And we'll get rid of a couple of litres of that. In fact, I might need a bit of that food back, actually. Yeah, we'll take some of that back. Okay, and we'll drop off a couple more litres of water that we don't need to be carrying. Well, we'll drink first because I wasn't paying attention, click the wrong button. And we'll drop 2 litres. There's number 1, and there's number 2. Okay, so let's have a quick check where we are. Hey, reclaim wood, we're there, 46. And we need 30. So reclaim wood, we're there. Sticks, we are still a bit down on, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Days of food, 10 of 15, so we need a bit more food. Hardwood, softwood, obviously we need to go out and harvest a bit, that shouldn't take very long. Hatchet we do have, lantern we do have, water we need to do, so it's the kerosene that's going to cause us the problem. So we are actually looking really good, we're in really good shape here. All I've got to do is not get eaten by a bear, and we'll be cool. So, got 10 kilos of carrying capacity. Let's make our way. In fact, can I just ditch that cloth? I don't need to be carrying that around with me. Don't really need to have it in here, but we'll take it with us. Okay, let's head back outside and we'll head over to that last house. And hopefully the bear or wolves won't have wandered in while I've been in the house. I was a bit nervous when I come out of the gas station. Traditionally, this has been a really dangerous place to be. So far, we've not had any issues, and it's making me nervous. This is the furthest away of all of the houses. So if we're going to have any problems, this is where it's going to hit us. Okay. A bit creaky. Okay, let's head inside and see what we got. So pretty much the same scope that we had last time. We don't need to scrap anything for reclaimed wood this time though. Actually, having said that, it might not be a bad idea if we've got carrying capacity fire log. I'll have that, thank you. And a fireplace in this one. Don't need any tinder. Don't need any matches. I'm doing it again. These challenges, I've said this in every single video so far, they really do cause you to play the game differently. You really do think it through in a completely different way. Because normally you would literally take everything, but then you would take it all back to a base, which we are kind of doing. But you would literally take it all. But this time, because we've got very specific things we need to collect and a fairly limited time to do it in, I am being quite selective, and I don't know whether herbal tea and coffee and things count towards that food store.
Okay.
We do right. I think I also have a very interesting conundrum which I'm still not sure about, which is, when does the challenge markers complete? When do we end? Do we end when we've ticked everything off the list, or do we end when we get to day 30? So that's something that I'm thinking about, because I'm kind of thinking, well, if I stockpile everything, tick everything off the list, but then I have to last until day 30, I've got to watch my food supply. I might have to get more food. Been through those, haven't I? Been through the top ones? Yep. So I'm too busy talking, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so I think we've pretty much got all the potential food we've got in here. Let's have a quick look round the bedroom.
This stuff will come in handy.
Nope. And normally I take it. Nope. Normally I take it, but I don't need to. Oh, I might take that. That might be slightly better than what I've got on. Normally I take it all, because then I can use it to repair other things, but nope. Not doing it this time. We are tight on time and carrying capacity, so... water. Okay, while I'm going around doing this, I've been having a bit of a read. There's been a bit of an update about story mode. Don't need advantages. It's coming. They're working on it. It's apparently to a point where it's playable. I don't know why I put those painkillers up. Apparently to a point where it's playable all the way through, from start to finish, which is fantastic. They're doing internal playtesting at the moment. I'm guessing the first place it will end up on is the test track, or the test version of the game, which I've not got enabled. This is completely, the current non-test version of the game, so no spoilers or anything. But I'm assuming that's where it'll surface first. A couple of new regions. There's going to be 2 new regions. Let me just check the condition of my hatchet before I do anything else.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope. We're taking it all. Oh, what is the weight of my pack? I'm only slightly over, it's fine. Okay, so let's head back to... Well, some firewood there, we'll take that. Let's head back across to the gas station. Hopefully there won't be any nasties out
Never
here.
thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Oh, be quiet. We'll sort that out when we get across to the station. It's fine. Okay, just need to check for wolves and other nasties. All looking good. Sneak our way over. It's not moving, so that's fine. I shall pick that stick up simply because I'm walking past it. There's plenty of sticks around here, so I'll come back and pick those up because that's another resource we do need. Yep, so there has been an update to where the story mode is. There's 2 new regions coming. They haven't said anything more than that. There's just 2 new regions coming. The Aurora itself is going to be featured in the game, and it looks like it might actually affect gameplay as well. It might sort of almost be like a radiation storm in Fallout 4, where it sort of randomly kicks in, and you get a load of less than desirable effects. There's going to be some improvements to the first-person perspectives, i.e., there's going to be hands in the game. So at the moment, obviously, we've just got a flare. There's no hand, so I think there's now going to be a hand and arm going to feature in the game, and there's going to be things like that going to be in there. So that's pretty cool. That's sort of like a little graphical improvement, but quite a cool one. Drop this file log over here because that's where we're going to need it. Drop. So that's going to be pretty cool. Sort our food out. Let's get rid of all of it. Okay, and we can get rid of some more water. Yeah, so that would be pretty cool. Just trying to remember what the What the other updates mentioned. There's going to be some improvements to the graphics and various things like that, and some of this is going to be coming up in the sandbox game. I think you've got to respect Hinterland for this. They are respecting the fact that there are some players out there who are not really that interested in the story mode, more interested in sandbox, and they're also respecting the fact there are a lot of players out there that are interested in the story mode as well. So they're kind of trying to balance it. They're saying that 2/3 of their development team are on story mode, which is to be understandable. But they are still putting resources into Sandbox, and some of these updates are going to be coming through the Sandbox mode. There's going to be a new clothing system as well, which actually, from a couple of screenshots, looks pretty cool. It looks like there's going to be various bits and pieces in the journal. The journal's going to play a role in the main game. So whether it's almost going to be like quest lines or tasks or things that you have to do, I don't know. But I kind of got that impression possibly that there might be tasks or jobs for you to try and do that people give you. Don't know. They've also mentioned there's going to be 2D animated cinematics, which are going to be similar to the trailer that was shown not that long ago, which again fit in quite well with the style of the game. And there's going to be some beautification stuff and some improvements in textures and all that kind of stuff. So the kind of things you'd expect. So I think it's going to be pretty cool when we get there, and I'm certainly looking forward to story mode. And I'm looking forward to more sandbox. Well, I enjoy sandbox. You know, I don't always want to have to battle with NPCs and things like that. And I'm not a big online gamer. I don't really do online games, so I'm quite happy to to not play against other other people. I'm quite happy to just be on my own and just go around the game world and do what we're doing here. So so let's have a quick look in the journal. Okay, so we now got 11.6 days of food, so that's pretty cool. Hardwood softwood 12 of 20 sticks, so we need 25 more sticks. Potable water about halfway there, so we're actually looking pretty cool. I think I'm very shortly going to be doing my big cook up of my water, but I'm kind of, whilst I'm still able to head out and about, I'm going to mainly do that. Have I got anything else that I can kind of drop? No. Okay, I don't really know where to go next. I think I might just go and do some stick harvesting. Let's see if we can get ourselves some sticks. I've already got 15 sticks, I think. So technically I only need another 10. Technically I only need another 10. Let's get nervous around here. You watch me get jumped by a wolf. Guarantee you that's going to happen. Whilst I'm stick hunting, I'll get jumped by a wolf. Two, 3, 4, 5. I'm only going to break these down if I can't find any sticks on their own, but I think we should be alright. So we've got 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's our 10 that we need. But we have the option to get a few more. Oh, there's a house up there. I've never seen that before. Okay. Let's get a few more sticks. So I want to be able to still have some firewood with me when I go out, so I can light fires if I need to. So I still want to have some sticks. I quite want to go up there actually, but I don't want to waste any of my carrying capacity, so let's go and get rid of these sticks and then we'll go up to that little house. I've never spotted that one before. It's partly because I'm so terrified of hanging around the gas station because I get eaten. I've not really explored it too much. Is that a stick? Yeah, I'll have it. Okay, so let's head back to the gas station then. Then we'll head up to that little house on the hill. Now unfortunately I made another mistake. I'm not watching the clock. I always do this. I always forget to set a timer. So I know how long the video is running for. So they're never all, that's sort of why they're never all quite the same length. Okay, so let's drop these sticks down. Yeah, we've got 34 sticks. So if we drop 25 of those sticks, that now gives us... yep, so we have more than enough reclaimed wood. We have exactly the number of sticks we need. We've got lots of green ticks. I'm liking this. Lots and lots of green ticks. It's also playing some music at me. I'm not quite so... not quite so happy about that. Okay, so let's head back outside again then. And hopefully it'll be okay out here. We won't have any wolves or bears around. We haven't really had this storm yet that we had a potential chance to get. But it could still move in. Okay, let's make our way. I don't know whether... Again, I don't know what difficulty level these challenges play at. It's something I keep meaning to check because I kind of half expect them to pop up in the forums, to be honest, and I just haven't been checking. Okay, so we'll head up to this house, which is dead ahead. If I see any more sticks on the way, I will pick them up. But I'll go out on my way to get them. You always want plenty of sticks because they're a nice, easy source of firewood. It'd be quite funny if we get up here and we can't actually get into this thing. It's just buried. Okay, there's deer over there. I am honestly sure I've never been in this house before. I don't think I've ever been in here. Okay, don't need newsprint. Don't need those matches either. I don't need the painkillers. There's a flare under the sofa. We'll have that. Sewing kit I will have. Yeah, it's always funny that you can't open that door. Soda we'll have. Can opener we will have. Anything microwave? Nope. Let's go through these kitchen cupboards. Food is what we're looking for. Food and lantern fuel are what we really want. I'm doing okay for food in this one. Although again, I am kind of a little anxious about whether we possibly still need to survive until the end of the 30 days, because if we do, obviously I need to have enough food to be able to do that. And obviously though, if we do need to do that, I think you're going to find a lot of fast forwarding. Because, you know, I'm certainly not going to be going outside and wandering around and exposing myself to danger. If I have enough resources to stay put, that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, we have some decent rabbit there. Well, if we do our cook-off, which I think I'm probably going to do in the next video, we can certainly make use of that. Cool. Okay, so, pretty much raided down here. Yep, so let's head upstairs. The book I am going to take, but it's also something that I'm not particularly problematic with if I end up dropping it. Ditching those, don't need those. What I really need is lantern fuel. Lantern fuel is what's making me nervous. Obviously I haven't been to Mystery Lake yet. Partly because it would mean either going the very long way round via Pleasant Valley, or having a little bit of a rumble with Fluffy. Whoops. Which, yes, lesser of two evils there, I'm not quite sure. There is a pry bar behind the toilet for anyone who's... I'm pretty sure that's a pry bar, yeah, but I don't need one. Don't need those either. Don't need that, okay. Well, again, we've pretty much collected everything. So a quick nosy in the corners. Cellars. We need to go into cellars and basements, really. That's where we're going to find lantern fuel, I think. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we'll head back to the gas station and I think we'll call it a day for this video. I have no idea what the runtime of the video is, but I dare say we'll find out. Right, stop it. Unfortunately, I've got no way to know easily. Okay, there's a wolf over there. That's fine, because that's not the direction we're going. We're going down here. Keep scanning, keep our eyes open. Obviously, a real problem would be if I can't get back in to the gas station because there's a wolf or a bear outside. But we're okay. I'm just going to have a nosy around these burnt out houses as well, just in case there's any trap doors, because there sometimes is on these burnt out houses. Because again, basements are what we need. That's where we might find lantern fuel. I haven't been into the cars either, I might have a nosy in the cars. Okay, let's head back inside then, and then we'll take stock of where we are. Okay, so we've got more food now, haven't we? So I'm going to have to go into another drawer, I think. So again, let's get rid of... Well, we'll keep the raw meat, we'll keep... I'm going to keep that cooked fish as well. Can't really store a great deal because realistically there isn't actually that much there that I'm carrying. We can drop some of the water though, so that's cool. Let's drop 2 more litres of that. We're getting closer and closer with this water. I think my plan is to really go over the top with water. It might be a cook-off. Properly go over the top. We have another book and we have some more cloth and we have some more sticks. Okay, so I'm going to drop the book there with the others. And we'll pop the cloth out of the way in here. Anything else? Yes, we've got 2. I've got 2 tin openers, but we don't need 2, so we'll get rid of one of them. Keep it as temporary storage. And we might as well drop a flare as well. We don't need to be carrying all of them around with us. Oops. Of course, I've dropped them into the middle of a bleeding pile of reclaimed wood. That was very, very clever. Never mind. It's a good job we don't need them. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the journal again, see where we are. So, days of food, we have 12.2, so we're very nearly there, actually, with food. Hardwood, softwood, we're still 8 pieces short. So, again, not too bad there. That's just, I think 3 cedar limbs should do the trick with that one. So that one might be what we're going to do next. So that will pretty much tick off the top 2/3 of the list. Hatchet and lantern we've already got. So the one that's really bothering me is kerosene. So we might have to make a trip to Mystery Lake, which is going to mean a rumble with Fluffy. Which I'd rather not do, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to. So we're on day 8. We're actually doing really, really well. We have virtually collected everything that we need. in order to have all of this stockpiled. We've virtually got most of it. Water is going to be very straightforward. We need to make, 13 litres? That should be fairly straightforward to do. With a massive great big fire that I'm planning on doing. We've got more than enough firewood, reclaimed wood we've got tons of. We've got a fire log as well. We have a hatchet, we have a lantern. I'm just carrying them so they don't count at the moment until I put them down in the gas station. Days of food were a little bit short, but again, we only need another 3 days, so that should be nice and straightforward. And away we go. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good actually. We are really looking pretty good. So, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again very soon, video number 9, where we shall carry on. Going to do a bit of hardwood harvesting potentially, firewood harvesting, and we will do our big cook-off and produce our water and things like that. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again very soon.